Welcome back to the Force Nines YouTube channel, welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and the Maidstone United save, and in today's episode we have a home game against Derby County, a match that we should really be winning. With just 6 games left to go in the league season, we are in a good position and we sit top of the table, so the championship promotion, it's ours to lose. If you're enjoying the series, do drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when it's up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live, and follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. Who knows what will happen. It should be a win though, but we haven't won in the past 2 episodes. 3 matches, 3 defeats, so hopefully that will change today. Last episode was a heavy defeat to Norwich. We lost 3-0. All 3 goals coming sort of in the second half. That's the last sort of half hour. Until then, it wasn't much really happening. We had to wait until over 50 minutes for our first highlight. And yeah, this match didn't go to our plan. Just the 1 shot on target for us. It wasn't a good performance, but we have bounced back and got some results. And that started off with a 4-1 win at home against Hull. It really should have been 4-0 if not for the stupidity of Ellery Balcombe. I'll show you Hull's goal first of all. It's not often I show opposition goals. Here's their goal. So there really wasn't a lot of danger at all here. It's Finney with an innocent pass back to the goalkeeper Balcombe, who just lingered far too long on the ball and just gifted Keenan Davis a goal. Stupid goalkeeping. Thankfully though, we did score 4 goals in the first half. Second half, no goals. So interesting that, but that's what happened. Marja got a brace, 2 goals in 3 minutes around the half hour mark. Alex Finney then scored to make it 3-1. That was on 35 minutes. And then just before the half-time whistle, with pretty much the last kick of the half, Broadhead scored our 4th goal. Very close game, I think, in terms of actual shots, but we took our chances. The only goal they scored was a gift from us, really. Other than that, we were very good in this game. We played very well. We then had the all-important game in hand, which I mentioned last time. It was an away game against Barnsley at Oakwell. And we won it 2-1, although it was a very difficult game. It was a very tough one. And there was a change in system here as well, due to trying to get an extra man into midfield. We've changed to basically a 4-3-3, with in this game it was Johnson, Metcalf and Guy in midfield, Broadhead and Valdir, the new left midfielder, on the wings, and then Marja up top. Pretty much as a lone striker, and it's paid off. So it's a bit of an odd time to go for a change in system, but it seems to be paying off, so we're going to stick with it, I think. There were no goals in the first half once again, but it took just 25 seconds of the second half for us to score. Josh Marja opening the scoring very early on. Barnsley had few chances, but they did manage to equalise on 86 minutes. Ben Roberts scored from the subs bench. He replaced a right back. So I don't know if that's a right back as well. But Marja scored again right at the end of the game. 90th minute it took for our eventual winner. It's a big win. That's a big win because it put us back on top. It was a game in hand over Leeds and Birmingham. So to win it, that's very important because it put us back at the top of the table. We then suffered heartbreak in the FA Cup 6th round against Liverpool. We gave them a game. As you can see, we were arguably better than them in this match, but unfortunately, we lost 2-1. We could have taken the lead on 26 minutes. We won a penalty, and the mistake I made with picking this 11 is that none of these players are any good at penalties. It fell to Nathan Broadhead to take the spot kick, and unfortunately he hit the post, so we couldn't take a 1-0 lead. It was then actually Liverpool themselves who broke the deadlock. Evan Harris scored on 32 minutes. Liverpool playing a 4-3-3, a very attacking formation. And I think we punished them out wide, and I think that's why we looked like we were the better team. They've got some strong players in there. Coutinho is still there. They've got Pereira at right back. Chiesa on the bench. So a lot of these guys, although we're new gens. But arguably we're a better team. And we did equalise just before half-time. Marja scored on 45 minutes to make it 1-1 going into half-time. And we were giving them a game until the last sort of 10 minutes or so where Liverpool found another gear. And tragically, it was Sonny Triggs who gave the ball away criminally, a horrible mistake for the young midfielder, and he put through Thomas Bustamante, who scored to give Liverpool the 2-1 win, sending them through to the FA Cup semi-final at our expense. You got to feel for Triggs. He's still very, very young. What is he, 19, 20? 18. He's 18 years old. I threw him in an FA Cup game against Liverpool, and he did well until that time where he gave the ball away, and yeah, it's hard on him. That's just horrible. But at least that means that we can fully focus on our remaining league games now. That's the one thing I guess I'll take from this. We really did give them a game. I thought we were fantastic in this cup campaign, and we almost had a big upset. And the final game we played off screen was a narrow 1-0 win away against Ipswich. Edged it possession-wise in this match, but in terms of chances, very even, a very close game. It was a 1-0 win. Marja scored the only goal on 40 minutes. We were okay in this game. Broadhead didn't have a great game. Metcalf was man of the match. He did really well. He's been playing fantastic recently. Valdir has really come through as well. We've got a couple of assists in one match, and he's been doing really well as well. We'll have a look at him. He got 2 assists against Hull and had a strong performance against Ipswich. So he's keeping Danny Rowe out of the team at the moment. So that's what's been happening. So that does mean that we once again have a 2-point lead at the top of the table. 2 points separating us and Leeds. Wolves are 1 point further behind. 6 games remaining, and at the moment we're top. So, you know, we're in a good position. Hopefully we can stay there. I mean, if we finish second, that's fine. I just want automatic promotion. I don't want to go through a playoffs because it means more videos to make, and with the deadline of FM19's release coming very soon, I don't know if I'll have time to play playoffs before the game comes out. We'll wait and see. These are just going to be recorded as quickly as I can do them now. I'm going to sort of neglect my schedule for this week and just upload videos as soon as I can, just to try and get them out before the new game comes out, because it's just a matter of time now. It could be any day. That's everything I had to talk about, I think. There's nothing else that's really happened, so let's jump into today's match. It's a home game against Derby, who aren't doing too well. They haven't won in the last 5 games, and they've never beaten us either, so we're looking good. Sonny Triggs is carrying a little bit of a knock, but he looks okay. It's a bruised ankle, but his conditioning isn't too bad, so I think I'll leave him in. I'm going to go to Lambert over Broadheads, and I think that's it. I don't really see a need to make many more changes. We do have to get Phillips back into the team. I think we'll leave out Antwi. He hasn't scored in quite a while. He's not in great form, so I think bringing on Phillips or Antwi is the things to go to. But I think we're going to stick with this formation because it's been working well for us recently. We gave Liverpool a game, so I think we'll stick with it. We're getting that extra man in midfield, and it's working pretty well. We're on a control mentality, flexible. Instructions are right here. I think I will add clear the ball to the flank, so I just decided to take that off for the Liverpool match. Let's submit the team and let's hopefully beat Derby. If we lose this game, that's going to be pretty bad. Derby with a lot of real players still in there. There's quite a lot. You've got Jidong Wong up front, Lecco, Rent Adelaide, Josh Harrop, the Man United youngster, Yotta, Connor Cody's their captain, of course the Wolverhampton and former Liverpool youngster. No one I really recognise on the bench, but they've got some notable players out there. But the fact that they're real players tells me that they're getting on a bit. Jidong Wong is 32, so it's an ageing squad, I think. I'll go for a passionate team talk and say, show me what you can do to keep our run going. Let's maintain our lead at the top of the table. Okay, away we go. Our home game. I'm expecting a big win here. Let's hope that does actually come through for us. We're going to get the event updates up, so we will keep an eye on the teams around us. But Leeds have taken the lead after the first minute. So a strong start by Leeds United. We've got to keep an eye on Wolves and Birmingham as well. They're the guys that are biting on our heels. So they're the other guys that we need to keep an eye on. A 4-2-3-1 by Derby. Hopefully we will outplay them, but they have got the ball here early on. Here's Josh Harrop to Rain Adelaide, and Jidong Wong forces a save from Balcom early on, and there's me having a go at his age. He gets the first chance of the match. But we've got the brunt of the possession at the moment. We've had more shots early on, which is good, but it's another Derby highlight here. Clayton with a throw-in. Here's Jeff Rain Adelaide. Clayton to Helm, and Derby with another highlight. Yotta to Harrop. And we're not getting the ball off them here. Harrop's got it again to Helm. Passing it around well here are the Rams. And here's Lecco. And can he put a cross in there? He can. And it's gone in. Rain Adelaide has scored. And Derby take a lead. That wasn't supposed to happen. And the guys are getting camera shy again. And, you know, once again, we're top of the table. And we've gone behind. And hopefully this isn't going to be another defeat. Otherwise, that's going to be, not nice. Adelaide with the close range header. All right, we're going to go to standard. We're just going to, play our game, See what happens. Wolverhampton also leading. We've got a corner here though, 27 minutes. It's a deep corner. It's up to Metcalf. Sonny Triggs with the ball now. Gives it back to Metcalf, who has a shot from distance. Wasn't far off target. Derby in possession again here. Here is Ji Dong Won. A great tackle there by Keith Johnson. Valdi has now got it, who's had a good showing recently. Marge is a little bit isolated. He's a lone striker, of course. And, well, that's what happens when you've not really got much support up there. Alright, we're going to move Metcalf a little bit further forward and just match their formation and go for a 4-2-3-1 like them. And we're going to go in at half-time, 1-0 down at home. I've got to have a go at them at half-time. That wasn't a great half. I've got to be assertive and say, just ask them to show some passion, because they don't really look like they're too bothered out there. The ratings are not good. Now, tactic-wise, I don't think there's a lot we can really do. I feel like we're going to take off the discipline. Let's get stuck in. Let's give them a real good game. I think that's all we'll do, but something's got to be different here. We need to try and change something. Let's make Triggs automatic central midfielder. Try and get maybe a bit more involved in the attacking. I think we'll leave that as it is. Second half, I want to see an improvement, please. If we lose another live com, I'm not going to be pleased. Here is the Korean striker, Johnson with a tackle, but Harrop has made the run further on. And it's a cross in there, and it's Rain Adelaide, who's already scored 1 goal today, but this time it hits the side netting. And that was after just a minute of the second half. Going to go for expressive. I'm really not happy with how this has gone today. I'm not happy in the slightest. 63 minutes. We've had more shots than them, but we've not seen any. They've all been, really not good chances. Right. Rowe's going to come on for Valdir, and I'm going to go back to 2 strikers. We're going to get Triggs off. We're going to bring on Phillips, and hopefully having 2 men up front will result in some more chances. I'm going attacking as well. We're really not turned up today. Once again, the cameras are on and they've gotten shy. And it's a free kick here for Derby. Yotta's taking it. Lecco with a shot and just wide. But we've had like double the shots that they have, but all the chances and all the highlights have gone Derby's way. We're in the last 10 minutes. I don't know where this has come from. It's another really frustrating performance. Broadhead's going to come on for Lambert. I'm going overload. I can't believe this is happening. Why are we once again trying to rescue a point at home against a team that's what were they, like 17th? Hadn't won in 5 matches, and they faced the league leaders, and suddenly they're amazing. What is that? 88 minutes, and we've barely seen ourselves with a chance. Header away, Johnson. Now come on, this has got to be it here. And he goes long. Phillips has got it. This could be the first chance that we actually see with us on the ball. Broadhead. It's it's bounced about. We've got a goal. Josh Phillips. It bounced about pretty crazily, but we've managed to get an equaliser. 89th minute. I mean, that's taken way too long, but we are back level at least. It's not a defeat at the moment, but there's still a couple of minutes left, plus probably about 4 minutes of injury time. But the ball ricocheted about, and then Phillips with a good finish in the end, actually. Right, we're going to go back to attacking. We have got 4 minutes of injury time. There might be time to maybe snatch a winner. There's only a few seconds left, though, so I think it is going to be a draw, which might mean that we stay top. It depends what happens in the other results. Bloody hell, that was a good chance right at the end there. Great effort. But it's a 1-1 draw. And I've got to be disappointed with that. We really didn't turn up in the first half. It wasn't the most exciting of games either. It wasn't particularly enthralling. But we will have to wait and see what happens in the other results. Because last I checked, Queen's Park Rangers were winning and so were Wolves. Which means that if we drew, I think their goal difference is better than ours. So I think we might end up being off top spot. Only just though, look at that. Same points as Leeds and the same goal difference. Wolverhampton in the end, did they lose? No, they won 2-0. That does put them a point behind us. I can't do maths properly. But Leeds overtake us, and that must be on goals scored. And I thought we'd scored a lot of goals. So that must be very close. You've got to be kidding me. Look how we've scored and conceded the same number of goals. I'm like, can some... Right, I was going to say editor. I edit these videos. Can someone put the 2 Spider-Man meme up, please? Because that's just... What on earth is going on? I mean, the wins, draws and losses aren't the same. But 80 goals scored, 48 conceded, 82 points. That really can't be much closer. So how is that drawn? Is that lots? I know it's results between teams. So what's our record been against Leeds this season? I think Leeds are literally ahead of us because of lots drawn, or maybe even alphabetical order. I've got no idea, because we have the same number of points, same number of goals scored and conceded, and our results are identical as well. We beat them at Ellen Road 2-1, they beat us at Gallagher Stadium 2-1. So it literally could not be any closer. We are evenly matched, apart from we've won one less game than they have. 5 games left, and that's how close it is. That is absolutely unbelievable. And the remaining 5 games for us actually aren't that bad. Middlesbrough 17th, Sheffield United 11th. Queen's Park Rangers are our toughest remaining opponent. They're in 4th, but we have a good record against them. I don't think we've ever lost to them. And then the final 2 are Fulham in 13th and then Huddersfield in 8th. So we've got a pretty decent run in, but if we're struggling to beat Derby at home, we might struggle with any of these teams. But next time we will be doing the final 2 games. Hopefully that will mean no playoffs, and hopefully that will mean that next episode will be the final episode. So we'll wait and see. Assuming that we stay in the promotion places, next episode will be the final episode, the last 2 matches of the series. Make sure you don't miss it. Hopefully you will join me there. Thank you for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, do drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live, and follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content and you do not want to miss next episode. Fulham and Huddersfield, huge games. We are evenly matched against Leeds. We are even Stevens, so one result could change it. But for now, thank you for watching. I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.